Hey, welcome back to Lombere Tactical. I'm Eric Lombere, and today I'm going to do a pocket dump for you guys, showing you my everyday carry for 2019. Right now that we're finishing up the year, going into 2020. So for the new year, I'll be upgrading some of my carry items here, and I'll do an updated video of this for you guys once I do have those items. But right now, I wanted to go over with you guys of what I've been carrying with me for the past year. And I hope you guys like it, so let's get into it. Alright, so what I'm going to go over here is pretty much what I carry every day with me without fail. And then I'll go over some extra items too that I might carry here and there, or maybe depending if it were daytime or nighttime as well. First of all, of course, car keys. Oh, and also before I begin, if you're interested in any of these items, I'll link as many as I can down below, as many as I can find on Amazon essentially. Let's get into it. So, my keychain here, I've essentially just, of course, my key fob, and then I have this light here. So, this here is the Olight i3E EOS. And it's a nice little flashlight. It's you essentially just screw it tight and then the light comes on. It's really bright. And so, for instance, a lot of people like to say that they use the light on their phone, so, why carry an extra flashlight? But I found that this light is a really bright and clear, crisp kind of white color. And it makes it really easy to see things, much easier than using the phone light. So this is my preference for my everyday carry. It's come in handy a lot. And it's funny because this is kind of like the lights that they'll give away for free on Olight. And this is really probably my most often used light from Olight. So anyway, just want to point that out. This thing is really, really good quality here. So anyways, want to point that out. And of course, I carry my phone, iPhone 10. Need to replace my case, obviously, so this is one of the items I will be updating for 2020. But this case is actually really nice. It's by OtterBox, and it has a clear plastic in the back, which I like because you can see the color of the phone. I hate when you cover up the phone since the iPhone's really nice looking. And then it still has this leather on the bottom, so it gives you the nice grip. And it's rubbery on the sides here. So, again, gives you nice, firm grip. Never feels like this is going to slide out of your hands, which is really what I liked about it. And then on top of that, it has the raised edges here, so you can put your phone flat, and it's not going to scratch on anything. So anyways, I really like that phone case. iPhone 10, I haven't upgraded to the newer models because this phone works so well. I don't see the point of spending an extra like $1,000 or so on a new iPhone when this one works really just as well. So I won't be upgrading the phone anytime soon until they come out with something that's really kind of amazing. Let's see. Wallet. I like to keep a really slim kind of not normal sized wallet, but I also don't like those card holders a lot. I like to have a wallet that can carry all of my cards and extra receipts, and of course I carry like my CCW in here, my ID and firearms, my firearms certificate to purchase firearms. So there's a lot of cards I need to carry on me, and I don't carry cash too often, but I do like to have the option to carry cash and all these items. So a card holder never works for me. And I hate the stupid fat wallets that everyone always has. Those are so ugly. I will never be caught dead, carrying those stupid wallets. So I look for wallets that are a little unique, modern looking, slim in design, but can carry quite a bit as well. So this is the one I've been going with. I'll probably be updating this in 2020. So once I have a new one, I will show you guys what I end up with. Oh yeah, it's by, so it's down here on the bottom. It's Bosca Essentials. So if I find this online, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But let's go into the next item here. This is the light that I typically carry with me. I am looking to update this to a different one soon. I'll show you another light that I do carry sometimes. But this one is really it's really good. This is the first light I've ever bought. This is by Streamlight. See. It's a Streamlight ProTac 2L, and it has the edges here that you can strike with on the front, and pretty bright light. It doesn't look too bright here because I do have a lot of studio lights on, but this has a very nice throw, and runs off of the CR123A batteries or whatever they're called. It has a strobe option, as you can see there. Momentary on and off. So this is a really great light. Has lasted me so many years. But I will be updating it because I do want a rechargeable one. So this would be another item that I update in 2020. But just wanted to show you guys what I have here. Very nice. Acts as a secondary weapon if needed. Very bright. Has a nice throw. And slim in design, so it's easy to carry. Has this nice little clip on top here. So anyways, this is a really fantastic light, especially for the money. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it's not very much at all. Especially nowadays, it got cheaper. Let's see, this is my firearm, but I'll go over the holster first. So I carry my M&P Shield in this Vetter Kydex holster, and I'll link it down below. But this is a great holster. Again, 100% Kydex. You're able to adjust the cant here on the clip, and then you can adjust the retention here with this screw here. So really great for the money. Easy to carry. You can carry at appendix or anywhere a right-handed shooter would carry. Of course, I'm right-handed. You can buy this in the left-handed version. But this has been a great holster. I will be changing this as well, though, because I want one with the leather back, just because this has proven to be a little uncomfortable to carry if you're carrying it for several hours, like in the car or something like that. Walking around, this doesn't tend to bother me unless it's been like multiple hours. But I do want to try out the leather ones to see how I can last carrying this. So anyways, we'll go into the firearm here. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. This gun has never failed me. It's been 100% reliable, and that's why I trust my life with it every day. This is the gun that I know when I draw and fire, it will go bang. And of course it is loaded because this is my carry gun. I'm not going to unload it for you safety Nazis out there. This is just a fantastic gun. It's simplistic. I know it's not the best gun in the world, but it is reliable, and I do like it for carry. It's easy to carry, slim in design, easy to conceal. It's not heavy. So anyways, this has been a really great carry option for me. And I just installed these sights on here. These are the TFX Pros by TrueGlow. They have a tritium insert on the front and rear sights, and as well as the fiber optic, or I forget what these are called. Anyways, I'll bring it up closer if it can focus. So the tritium is in here. The fiber optic inserts are here, and then it has a orange. It has an orange ring in the front. Makes it really easy to capture that sight. And then the back sights are just the green, and then as well has a tritium in here. So this is just always essentially glowing. They glow all the time. They glow by catching light, and they glow by being in the dark. And I'll go ahead and give you an example of how they look in the dark as well. All right, so you can see right here. So you can see the sights here. They definitely stand out. It's not in focus, but they are very bright, and they glow all the time. So these sights, I couldn't recommend them more. They're great. They're a great, fantastic carry option. Easy to pick up, easy to get your sight picture, and then easy to see at any time of the day, whether it's daylight, nighttime, or twilight time, right? Fantastic gun. And the ammo that I carry is the Underwood Extreme. This is either the Extreme Hunter or Extreme Defender. I forget which one. I think it might be Extreme Defender. You can see it there. So these bullets are fantastic. I recommend these as being your primary carry options. These bullets are not hollow points, but they act as hollow points because of the grooves in the bullet. And so you can shoot those bullets through hard objects, soft objects, and when they hit their target, they will always perform as they should. Versus when you shoot like a hollow point, sometimes they can get jammed up with stuff depending on what you shoot them through. Or if you shoot them through a hard barrier, they can be deformed. And then when they hit their target, they're not going to perform as they should. These will always perform as they should. So can't recommend those more. Now some other items I do carry sometimes, not all the time, would be an extra mag. I do have the Kydex holster for it. And again, same ammo in my spare magazine, the Underwood Extreme Defenders. This is pretty easy to conceal as well. It has a nice clip in the back. This is made by Multi-Holster. I'll link it down below as well if I can find it on Amazon. But this is a great option. You can adjust your retention here as well, depending on how tight or loose you want these to sit in. But again, they don't fall out. This is a great option. I don't always carry a spare mag just because it does tend to get in the way. But I do carry it if I feel like it's not going to bother me, depending on what I'm doing. You know, if I'm going out to dinner and I'm going to be sitting down a lot, I might not want to be carrying this. If I'm going to be walking around a lot, then that's kind of a moment where I might be carrying this, as long as I won't be out for too long. But I do always go for comfort, because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to want to carry your weapons. So I think comfort is really the important key part here. And I do carry the 8-rounder in the Smith & Wesson Shield, so that it's an 8+1, so you get 9 rounds. And I figure, that's more than, revolvers. So anyone carrying a revolver would still have less rounds than this. So I feel that this is enough. But I do like to carry the spare mag when it's ideal for me, or when it's convenient. And then another light that I've been carrying is this Olight here. And this is the Olight i3 EOS. I'll give you a close-up view here. So this is a really great light as well. It has 2 options here. So that's one light setting. If you click it off and click it back on, that's another. So you can see how that's brighter. If I click it off and click it back on, it's not as bright anymore, and then click it off, click it back on, and it's bright. So this is just great. Those are the only 2 options. It does have momentary. So it has momentary, and you could also click or unclick. And this has been a really great light. It's not as bright as my Streamlight, obviously, because this is, bigger and more powerful. But this is very bright, and it does get the job done. So, and it does have the clip as well. So when it's convenient, depending on what I'm doing again, I might go with the smaller light or the bigger light. And again, I only carry these at nighttime. I don't carry them during the day, of course. Unless I'm going to be out all day, then I'll bring them with me. But depending on what I'm doing, that will determine essentially which light I'm going to be carrying. But that's pretty much it for my everyday carry. I will be updating you guys again in 2020. And I am looking to get a holster for my Chiappa Rhino, and that's another gun that I have on my CCW license, or a CCW permit. And so once I have a holster for that, I will be carrying that weapon primarily in the winter times. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.